So in his comment, he said how hard this is and how he struggles and how he feels at war with temptation. My name is Mr. 2020. You are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. You might think I'm talking about imagining, but I'm not. And I am. This morning, I'm out in the portable disposable hot tub as usual, and I'm on Facebook like I sometimes am, and I stumble into one of my carnivore food groups, people that only eat meat. And there's a guy, one of many, that's talking about how hard it is to resist temptation and how hard it is, and I scan through his posts, I click on his name, and then I scan through his Facebook timeline and I notice a few things. Everywhere in his life he's imagining hard. Everywhere in his life he's imagining struggle. And I say everywhere, meaning that's what he posts about. Struggle. Hard. Push. Anyway, today's episode is brought to you by NevilleGoddardStore.com. That's NevilleGoddardStore.com. You can go there and buy shit. It's good stuff. If you're getting benefit from the podcast, if you want to support the project while investing in you, go to NevilleGoddardStore.com. We've got some cool stuff going on there. We've got a cool little $7 section if you just want to pick up something small. We've got the 2024 section, which has all kind of cool shit that it's my cutting edge. It's what we've been sharing this year. It's really good stuff. And we've also got a lot of other sections, love, money stuff. So check them out. Go there. Like I said, if you want to support the project and invest in you at the same time, NevilleGoddardStore.com. Ready? You can imagine it's hard, or you could imagine something else. And a lot of people are tempted to imagine that it's easy. But how do you imagine something's easy when you're finding it hard? See, here's what I notice. Fun. I just notice it's fun. In other words, when I imagine being a fighting fit fleshitarian, in other words, being fighting fit and being a fleshitarian, that's my name for it. I'm the first fleshitarian in the world, by the way. I started having fun because fighting fit fleshitarian and fun all go together, don't they? But I noticed something. Having fun meant I didn't have to make it a struggle. And here's one of the things I noticed. People eat the same thing every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Or, I'm talking about the carnivore kids here, they'll eat one meat, one meat, one meat, one meat. And I go, wow, let me make up a recipe. Let me make up the first fleshitarian recipe in the world. I call it barnyard bread. God darned it, it's the best bread I've ever had. And for barnyard bread, what I do is I take a whole bunch of stuff from the barnyard. I take 500 grams of lamb. I take 500 grams of pig. I take about 2 cups of pork rinds, pork crackle, and I grind it up into dust. 2 eggs, cluck from a chicken. And I mix all that together. Sometimes I add a little bit of moo from the form of cheese, like some grated cheese, and I bake it. And my God, it's good. So it's got some moo, it's got some cluck, it's got some oink, it's got some bah. It's really good stuff. It's pretty much everything in the barnyard. And it's yummy. And maybe the next day I'll have some pork, along with some prawns, maybe some eggs. You see, I don't let it get boring. Don't let it get boring. It won't be a choring. So every day I start up my day with my Neville Goddard. Well, it's called JosephGoddardToTheMax.com. I start out with my Joseph Goddard protocol. I imagine up 5 to 10, 6 to 12 specific events of my day having gone my way. Stuff on my Google Calendar. On my Google Calendar this morning, I've got the podcast. I've got, the daily email I send out. I imagine happy, satisfied people that send me emails. I got all that going on. Today is Sunday, so we got the outdoor market. That's a lot of fun. I'll go to the pool and hang out with my friends, do some stretching and some kung fu in the water, smash the heavy bag. But I'll imagine all those things went my way, including meeting and delighting in some danceful people today. And so I will imagine specific events of today having gone my way. Tomorrow I'll have a different set of specific events. because we've got the second call for the Destiny program, the Destiny Project. Really, really cool stuff. And I'll do some writing. I got some awesome writing done this morning, because I imagine getting some awesome writing done this morning. I'll do the same thing tomorrow, because I write just about every day. Tomorrow I also have a call with Sarah in the afternoon, so I will have imagined Sarah and I having had a great call. What would imply that? I'll do that during my Joseph Goddards. And this whole little Joseph Goddard to the max.com protocol, which I'm a little nuts over, is vital, because it enables me to have fun imagining all kind of similar and different things every day. I eat similar meals, but different meals every day. And a lot of these carnivore kids, they struggle because they try to eat the same stuff, or they play according to the old rules. The old rules in my household were you get a meat and two sides. So you may get a meat and some potatoes and some peas, and you might get dessert. And I go, wow, there's 4 things on my plate. Right. What if I put 4 things from the barnyard on my plate? Right, some prawns, some pork, leftover lamb, yum. Maybe some eggs. Doesn't take long to whip it all up, and it's a lot of fun. It's more fun than eating a whole bunch of one thing. So that's what I invite you to do today. Stop imagining this is hard. When you imagine it's hard, you will find a way to make it hard. I discovered a way to make it fun. JosephGoddard to the max.com. All right, that's what I got today. Have a lovely day. And by the way, you notice, I'll tell you what, I'll come back in a second. Let us go into the silence. Imagine up something yummy. All right, that's plenty. Ready? You'll notice I didn't say try to imagine the opposite. People do that all the time. Let's call that dumbass comment coaching. If you're poor, try to imagine being rich. If you're single, try to imagine being married. If you walk a lot, imagine being in a car. And see, I don't know if that's the opposite of walking or not. What's the opposite of walking? Standing still, levitating, flying, running? I don't know. But it gets confusing. But I can tell you this much. If you're not enjoying walking, if you're not enjoying anything, see, if you find walking hard, imagine having had fun getting to the pool. Imagine having had fun at the pool. See, because I don't imagine exercise is hard. I imagine having had a fun time. And I breeze through my workouts. I have a lot of fun. I make friends. There's a reason why we call the show Feel It Real Fun. And there's a reason why I love the Joseph Goddard protocol. You got the intro to it today. Dive deeper, soar higher. Visit us at NevilleGoddardStore.com and share. By the way, if you love what we do, I share what I love about life, this approach to life. If you love what we do, if you love what we share, I invite you to share it. Be a sharer. Because I'm choosing to share with you because I care. And you could choose to share too because you care. See ya.